everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another recording of Goodbye Deponia, the third in the trilogy of the Deponia, the complete journey, which is how I got it, but I still like to point out that this was technically part of Goodbye Deponia. So we are in this puzzle, and in this puzzle, we've got to figure out the three Rufuses. Who is going to go save Goal, who is going to go find and rescue the rebels, and who is going to stop Argus. And I think what we very might happen here is that we are going to solve this puzzle, and then the chapter is going to show us like cutscenes, 3 cutscenes, and then that will be the end. And then we'll go to Elysium with Goal, which is again our goal again, because for most of this chapter it's been just end it all and kill ourselves. So we have this interface where we can see or switch who we're playing as. And when we switch who we're playing as, we're now playing as the left Rufus. We can look at our inventory and see he doesn't have the nucleic acid that we're trying to do. Now we're playing as the middle Rufus, so we can look at our inventory and see he doesn't have the nucleic acid, and then we can just go to the right and see he does have the nucleic acid.
Hey, I knew it! I'm the one with the nucleic acid, so I'm the one who gets to save Goal.
So now all I have to do is talk.
I knew it! I guess this means I'll get to save Goal. Not so fast. Hey!
Really? Let's see. So, knowing Rufus, and that he is a complete idiot, we are going to just, I assume, jump and grab this, and then all 3 of us are gonna fall.
Hey!
That solves that problem.
Wow, Rufus a clone, wow, well what do you know now? That's mind-boggling news, but I'm sure you can cope. Just put on your slickers and hitch up your knickers, for once more there flickers a speckle of hope. Well, things do look black, you need someone to check on the bulbs at the tunnels, and if by hap it turns out to be a cloning lab, you can prep for a quantum step. 3 times the Rufus is 3 times the jab.
The sauce, 3 times the crap.
No, damn it, it's jab! 3 times the jab!
And it is black on purpose. That's a cheap gag. All they had to animate was the eyes and the song.
Goal? Is that you? Man, it's dark here. Goal, we have to be careful. Who knows what sort of dangerous beasts are lurking in the dark?
Okay, so yet again we went 3 minutes in the previous chapter and then immediately ran into the next one, so we'll just call this chapter, I believe, 11. We'll just look here and see. Yes, chapter 12 actually. So we're into chapter 12. There's only a chapter 13 after this chapter, but we can already sort of tell this is going to be an incredibly long puzzle, I think, because this is being drawn really small, and then on top of that we have the other two puzzles. So I imagine what will happen is we'll go to the other guys in a second, and they'll have this long line right about here that connects, and then the third guy will have a long line right here that connects, and then there will be several puzzles in between. It's kind of weird that they're drawing the line so long, but I think that's just because we're gonna find out that this doesn't work, so we have to do 5 items to get back to this type stuff. So we can talk to Goal.
Please be very, very quiet. After all, we must assume we're surrounded by evil, people-eating monsters.
Goal is a baby right now.
Quiet, quiet.
We have no items, and unless we are supposed to just hover over here and pixel hunt. Here's a button, I suppose.
This is dry, long, and thin. No doubt about it. It's the plot of Secret Files Tunguska. Or a low-hanging branch. Either one.
Okay, we found the branch. Goal seems rather strange that I can click on goal right all the way here. That's too tall for baby goal.
There's something growing there. Some kind of moss or brush. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts!
What if we didn't, whatever that brush was, it didn't let me
Let's see
do
whether
it.
I can feel something. There's a crevice in the rock.
Can we take the
Here we
branch?
go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts!
I can't help but feel like I am doing something horrible to goal and not realizing it yet again of the multiple things. I'm not sure that anything's gonna get the lights on here. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go to the next Rufus and do something with one of these other Rufuses to turn on the lights. I think our actions are going to interact with each other.
Do you have a problem, Bozo dear?
No. Thank you, Mrs. Mook.
Let the boy do his business in peace, woman.
Oh, I thought he needed help.
I'll manage. It's just...
You're afraid, aren't you, Sonny?
Yes.
Of going party?
No. Of the end of the world, you moron!
No. It's just... it doesn't matter.
Don't even think about it! Yoo-hoo! You weren't expecting that, were you? Boy, you've really got a lot of... cheek. Hey!
That's probably his worst fear.
It wasn't exactly pleasant for me either. What an ass.
Might be a little apropos, that statement. So, his goal is to find the rebel camp, set up a distraction, sneak past Organon through customs, and go to Elysium with Goal. So now that Rufus is a clone, oh, I think we're gonna need this close here. Even if he gets to Elysium, that certainly opens the door where the Elysium people could say, oh, he's just a clone, they just made him to try to stop the explosions, and they still very well might destroy the Deponia. This is interesting. This house is just the roof. Everything else has collapsed. Let's take the firefighter suit. And
I would look absolutely fabulous in this outfit, as long as nobody important is looking. Fire! Fire! I'm on my way! Wee 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 wee! Yeah!
Oh, look! Move! Oh, that is so cute! Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin David's fireman's uniform!
Nonsense, woman. That isn't Baby Bozo. It's a wandering hobo already.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I knew it was a mistake to cheat the optician at bingo.
so we've got the mooks here, and the rotary clothes dryer, and that changes the ninja outfit. Try this one.
Yeah, okay, one more time.
Hey-ya!
Oh, look, Mook. Oh, Baby Bozo is playing with his cousin Alex's ninja outfit.
Nonsense, woman. It's just that hobo again.
You think so? Well then, he's not getting a caffeine lollipop.
Caffeine lollipop, interesting. So I don't think the romper's gonna work either. We gotta go talk to Bozo, and we've gotta get the mooks, the male mook here, to not be paying attention before I can trick the female mook here into something. I don't know what we're really doing here.
Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, look, Grandpa. We have visitors.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Then I better put on my
sitcom.
pants, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you a friend of Bozo?
Nonsense. Bozo doesn't have any friends.
I mean, that gifted tinkerer he talks about.
Yep, that's me, Rufus. Where is the old pirate?
Pirate? That chump?
Chump. Brilliant.
Bozo is upstairs in his bed.
Crying like a little girl.
Speaking of which, can somebody get me out of here for crying out loud?
This whole scene is the dumb sitcom. We got baby phone, baby Bozo. Let's take the baby phone. The mailman. Grandpa Bozo, Mama Bozo. Oh, so this is his family. The mooks are the neighbors, but he went back to Mama's house.
There you are. Come on, bedtime's over. Rise and shine. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Go away.
But we need to get to the rebel camp. You have to help me save the world. Bozo!
So, take this note.
What have we here? A doctor's referral to a therapist. Will you look at that? I've always known he'd lost his marbles, so now we have written proof.
If anything drove him crazy, it's definitely Rufus. Odd, this bulb doesn't seem to do anything. Or this alarm clock. Why not? Let's just steal his piggy bank.
Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch.
Let's talk to Bozo.
Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief.
Let's look at this note.
I've always known he'd lost his marbles, so now we have written proof.
So let's use the baby phone. I think that's like a baby monitor. And put it in the piggy bank.
Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch.
Let's see, can we put it anywhere else? Where else could we put the baby monitor so we could spy on Bozo?
No worries. I'm gonna take care of your baby brother while you're knocked out.
No!
Oh, don't panic. I'm good with children. I'm gonna teach him a few tricks. For instance, he could help me with my saw trick. Oh, come on. What could possibly happen? Baby Bozo is much shorter than you, after all.
So Mama Bozo made the special shampoo using, I believe, breast milk that grows his hair. So it'd be kind of funny if we got back to that point. We could probably just talk to her about it and see.
So, you must be Bozo's mother, right?
Guess again.
His aunt? His wicked stepmother? A burglar? His parole officer?
No.
His grandma? His food taster? His sister? All of the above?
Wait, what was the second to last thing you said?
His sister?
Oh, Rufus, you sweet talker.
Why?
I'm his mother, of course.
What? But
you're welcome to call me Mama. As in, come to Mama.
what's wrong with Bozo?
Oh, Rufus, I'm at my wit's end. He's been like a different person ever since he came back. The boy won't eat, he won't talk. And not even his beloved Fifi Fairy Frills stories cheer him up.
Fifi Fairy Frills.
I guess I'm gonna make him well again.
I'm gonna make Bozo well again.
You're such a nice young man. I wish I had a son like you.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
But of course, it's down the road, across the square, then straight on. I sometimes bake muffins for the young soldier.
And then she uses them to lay a trail from the camp gate to our house.
She's a man-eater, as the phrase goes.
Can you tell me something about Bozo?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Watch yourself, Rufus. Don't open that can of worms.
What can?
Oh, don't take him seriously. It's not a can. It's just a tin box where we keep the family photos.
Get out of here, Rufus, before it's too late.
I guess we'll go through all of these.
I didn't even know that Bozo grew up in Portofisco.
Didn't he tell you anything?
No idea. Listening to him is so incredibly exhausting.
Oh, that's because his wobbly cheeks press on his jaw. He's stopped wearing his braces, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'll go and remind him. Every hour if I have to. I had no idea that Bozo has a baby brother. He's the spitting image of Bozo.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
That's because all male Bozos have an exceptionally full head of hair. As soon as I start breastfeeding them, it grows like crazy.
Maybe you should use your breast milk as a... Just a minute. What was the secret ingredient to your special shampoo again?
Well, that's a secret.
Does come back.
I had no idea that Bozo had such a cool mother.
Oh, Rufus, you flatterer. You certainly know how to cheer up a grieving woman.
Where's Bozo's father?
Missing in action. I'm beside myself with worry. I'm glad I have so much support from friends who distract me from my grief.
What friends would that be? The milkman, the plumber, or the mailman?
Well, you know what they say. You don't leave your good friends hanging.
So I wonder if there's a puzzle here. I'm gonna have to get everybody in the crowd to boo what's going on based on conversations I have.
Did you know that Bozo has a girlfriend?
Really?
Yes. Her name is Bambina. She owns a weapons shop in the floating black market.
Did you hear that, Grandpa? Bozo has a little lady friend.
What? That whip? I'll only believe that when I see it.
Yes. It's really hard to imagine. He's always been so shy. When I gave him the talk about the birds and the bees, he wouldn't leave the house without a beekeeper's hat for weeks.
So maybe Bambina will come back into the story. It would be kind of nice if everybody came back. There was enough interesting characters that if they made quick cameos in the final chapter, that'd be alright. But it'd have to be pretty quick. We've seen a lot of characters.
What was Bozo like as a child? There must be some embarrassing stories you could tell me.
Not really. He was a very good little boy. He never broke anything. And he took very good care of his Fifi Fairy Frills dolls. And even when playing knights, he always insisted on being the princess.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Why not? After all, it's not every day that I get to enjoy the company of such a fit young man.
At least not now that the mailman is stuck in the window.
Thought Portofisco was occupied by the Oregonian.
I thought that Portofisco was occupied by the Orgonon.
So it was until recently. But under the command of the new general, the resistance has recaptured the city.
New general?
Oh, you haven't met the general then?
I didn't even know we had ranks.
So I bet Tony is taken over. Or maybe Argus is taking over.
Can I stay for dinner?
But of course, Rufus. Bozo's friends are always welcome here. Especially when they look so scrumptious.
Just so we're on the same page, I'll sit at the table, eating, and not end up as a meat dish next to the salad. Right? When's dinner?
You need to ask Grandpa. He promised to cook if Bozo ever brought home a friend.
You weren't listening. I said I will cook if Bozo ever brings home a girlfriend. Like that's ever gonna happen.
Okay, let's talk later.
You make yourself at home. Meanwhile, I'll dig out some photos from Bozo's ballet lessons.
This is a terrifying baby rocker bed. Particularly when you consider that there's no floor here. So before we do any more conversation, let's go see what this area is.
What is that? A gate? Somebody seems to be trying to keep me from contacting the rebels. I'm not putting up with that. Darn. I don't believe it.
So I am stuck.
Curse it. Once more with feeling.
It looks like I can't go any further yet.
Whew. Rehearse it once more with feeling.
So we have the bread wrap woman selling some kind of bread wrap food. We have a sewer that I imagine is how we will get something. Okay, that was weird and unexpected. And let's see. I can't even talk to her.
She looks like a big extra large burrito herself with a ground beef cream filling.
Maybe I'll convince her to be Bozo's girlfriend, and then I'll get them to cook dinner. Let's see. Oops, double click too much. Apparently. Can't do anything with the toilet. I don't think there's anything that needs to be done here. So we go back to Casa Bozo. Let's talk to the mailman.
I'm stuck. Isn't that weird?
We have the doctor's referral and the
I've always known he'd lost his marbles, so now we have written proof.
microphone. I think. But we don't know what the microphone works with.
Don't want to make him cranky.
Could just be a toy, actually, too. And not
What are
a
you
baby
doing here
monitor.
anyway?
Oh, just hanging around.
Okay, good. So I can't go into a dialogue conversation tree with him. That's one person out.
Coochie coo. Aw, movie material.
So
He's the spitting image of his brother.
He sure is. And dribbling, too.
no conversations can be had with the baby. No conversations can be had with the mailman. I don't seem to see anything here. Otherwise, let's talk to Grandpa Bozo and then
you're
we'll be
really
done.
Bozo's grandpa?
Wondered that for years. But my doctor refuses to conduct a grand paternity test.
Okay, so I can't even talk to him either. So unless there was more to say to Bozo, I think we are gonna be done with this area
Bozo!
too.
Leave me alone.
Oh, good grief.
Yep. So it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do here. It seems a little strange that I haven't accomplished anything. Let's talk to the mooks. We haven't talked to them. And then we will have exhausted all things I can think of.
May I bother you for a moment?
Huh? Oh, look, Luke! It's Baby Bozo!
Nonsense, woman. That's not Baby Bozo. It's just a stray hobo.
Is it now? So why do I think it's Baby Bozo?
Because you're old and senile.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt you, but,
I'm not a hobo. Why? What are you doing in the middle of a war zone? Let's see.
I'm not a hobo.
See, Luke? I told you he's not a hobo.
So, back then, you also said it's not gangrene. We could have saved that leg, you know. Poor Timmy.
What are you doing here in the middle of a war zone? Don't you know what's going on around you?
Are you still talking to that hobo woman?
I'll talk to whoever I please.
What does he want?
He wants to know what's going on here.
Well, tell him that nothing's happening here at all these days. At least not since the Organon retreated.
You can tell him that yourself. I'm not your secretary, you know.
Have you lived next to the Bozos for a long time?
Why? Isn't this one good enough for you? It may have suffered a little grenade damage here and there, but it's still our home.
Calm yourself, Mook. He's asking about the Bozos.
Well, in that case, he's wrong here. They live next door.
Do you know what's up with Bozo?
Oh, so you're a friend of Bozo's?
Nonsense, woman. Bozo would never be friends with some random hobo. That's because, unlike you, he has a handful of brain cells left, even if he doesn't act a part at the moment.
He's depressed, Mook.
Oh, of course he is. He's got no job, no girlfriend. The world is coming to an end.
He does so have a girlfriend. Her name is Bambina, and she lives in the floating black market.
If she contradicts him as often as you do to me, I can surely understand why he moved back in with his folks.
Yeah, I'm looking for the resistance camp.
Tell him we're not buying anything.
The young man is looking for something, Mook.
And so he asks you of all people. You never know where you put anything.
Ah, at least I still have my manners.
Oh, if you really had any manners, you'd take care of your guest.
Oh, the hobo. I almost forgot about him.
Tell him that if he absolutely must go around panhandling, he should try the resistance instead. Their camp is just down the stairs and across the square after all. Those people at least know how to keep order.
Do you even get what I'm saying?
5, right?
Nonsense, woman. It's at least 7.
What do you know? You haven't got a clue what this is about.
Then why don't you ask your good buddy, the hobo? He seems to have an answer for everything.
Ah, rubbish. He's not even talking.
That's because you won't let him get a word in edgewise. Look, he's trying to say something. Again.
Oh, just forget it.
Just forget it. This is too crazy, even for me. I'm leaving.
You know, I think you were right, Mook. He was a hobo after all.
That's what I said, woman. But you never listened to me.
So, we'll try the romper, I guess.
Is
We
that
didn't
really
try it.
necessary? All right.
Oh, look, Mook. Oh, there's baby Bozo. Well, baby Bozo, would you like another caffeine lollipop?
You shouldn't give the baby caffeine lollipops, woman. He'll just take off again.
All you ever do is complain, Mook. The child has to eat. How else will he get to be as big and strong as his brother?
Oh, heavens above. I certainly hope the baby Bozo doesn't take after that whiny good-for-nothing. He should take a lesson from his cousins instead. At least they've done something with their lives.
Don't listen to the nasty old man, sweetie. Here, you can have a caffeine lollipop from me.
Wow, that was humiliating and enlightening at the same time. Kind of like my school days. I knew there was a reason I dropped out after the 2nd grade.
Okay, so we have a caffeine lollipop, and a baby phone, and a doctor's referral. What if we give the doctor's referral to the moose?
Those old fogies aren't getting anything from me. According to the intergenerational contract, they still owe me a complete education, flute lessons, and a clean planet. But I'd be happy to have a sports car instead.
Okay. Well, I think that's probably the only thing we could do. Maybe we could try to toss the lollipop down the grate, but it's not even something you can click on yet. So we need to move on from this area to the 3rd area. And they've done a pretty good job here of splitting everything up so that we can't just do one part all by itself. So we go to right. Rufus.
Wow, look at that! I landed right at the foot of the Upper Ascension Station, the site of the Orgonaut headquarters, and the birth of the last high boat to Elysium, to be be careful from now on. Well, more careful than usual. This place is crawling with organoids. They're obviously withdrawing from the city. I wonder what they're planning. Maybe I can eavesdrop.
Move! Hurry us up! There are still some crates that are bound for Elysium. No, not that one. It's supposed to go to the 3rd intermediate level.
So, what are they doing? If Argus... Well, Argus is just in charge of, like, a small group, though. He's the second in command of below Ulysses, so I don't think Argus could sneak all of the Deponians in crates, just like squeeze them in crates and move them up to Elysium. There's 11,000 people, they said, on Deponia. Let's look at the storm drain.
Yoo-hoo! Hello! Oh, rats. Nobody there.
So I think what we're gonna have to do is use this light to get the light reflecting down to where the left Rufus is. Let's hit this button.
Huh? What's that?
And to conclude today's show, I have a very special treat for you. You all know him, you all love him, and here he is now with his current smash hit, Cowboy Dodo, with Look at Me!
A solar-powered, illuminated sign.
You don't know what you want, where you stand, there's no plan except the one with the big old label goals for the future. Custody you choose, to stew on your own juice. Over seeking exposition, that's okay man, for it suits you. Style of life, you're self-sufficient like a cop with persona. Never pull a thing off sofa, but if you did it beyond your own account, you never ask if I should skip every tutorial. If you have your own views, never cited any editorial. Well, not so far, amigo, huzzah for your big ego. The only thing that's bugging me is every time that we go, hey, what's up, you go, why is every moron struck by luck? Why am I stuck in the muck while every jerk is what the look? If you never ask for help and suit yourself with LV, wanna know how it's been done, just look at me. Does it hurt to face the fact? Have your options track and check. Die and act a remedy, just look at me. Did your diopters quadruple? Need your loopholes for your pupil? Is it still too hot to see? Well, look at me.
I don't have a mouse cursor here.
They call me Cowboy Dodo. Cowboy Dodo. They call me Cowboy Dodo.
There's a cowboy
Cowboy Dodo. They call me the cowboy. Call me the Cowboy Dodo. Cowboy Dodo. Look at me. Yeah, look at me. This is Cowboy Dodo. Dippity-doo-bop, skiddity-doo-bop, down. Look at me. Yeah, look at me, baby. They call me the Cowboy.
Okay, so that was rather loud while he was talking. So I don't know if he's looking for a crate for Elysium. Find the upper Ascension Station, find a way to snatch the codes from the Argus, steal the Ascension codes. It doesn't seem like we're gonna... We can just look at the crates here.
This one is going to the control level, so not to Elysium. I have to find another crate. There we go. This one is going to Elysium.
So the Oregonians here seem to be looking right in the direction. Let's open the crate then.
Darn, it's secured using a combination lock.
Let's move this barrel.
That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. There's no label here. I have to find another crate.
Let's look at this crate.
Here we go. This one is going to Elysium. Darn, it's too small for me to hide. Here we go. This one is going to Elysium. Oh, darn, it's secured with a combination lock. The entire organoid is withdrawing to the headquarters. It'll be difficult to sneak in there undetected. go. This one is going to Elysium. Oh, darn. Can't get it open as long as there's something on top of it.
So something on top of it.
There we go. This one is going to Elysium. Oh, darn. Can't get it open as long as there's something on top of it.
And I can't take any of these labels off.
There we go. This one is going to Elysium. Darn. It's secured. Combination lock. According to the label, this one is going to the control room, so not to Elysium. I have to find another crate. That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Forget it. I have to run right through the guard's line of sight.
So I can't go in the pipe. Looks like maybe different crates here.
That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. Oh, look at me, twerp. Whatever. As long as his yowling distracts the guard, I'm not going to complain. He's distracted. This is my chance. I have to find another crate.
This makes no sense at all.
That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead. There's no label here. I have to find another crate.
There's no label, so why can't I take the label off one of these other crates?
I have to find another crate. Obviously, the search for the right crate will take a while. But who cares? I bet I'm a lot closer to the goal than the other two. I wonder what they're up to. I have to find another crate. I have to find another crate. That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I think I've just hit the maximum amount of accomplishable things. So let's go back to the left Rufus. We're in pitch black. We found 3 items that we could click on. A branch, a brush, goal, and a crevice.
There's a crevice in the rock. Here we go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts!
I don't think there are any dangerous beasts. This is so silly. We have no items whatsoever. It kind of feels like the middle one.
There's a crevice in the rock. Her constant howling is putting us at risk. I have to get her to calm down somehow.
Okay, we have a branch. We have a brush. We need her to calm down with the lollipop. So, could I flush the lollipop and it actually reach where it's supposed to go?
That is the upper ascension station, somewhere up there. The last high boat to Elysium is waiting.
Well, we have a baby here. We'll give the lollipop to the baby. We'll get the pacifier. That makes sense.
Well, would you like a lollipop?
Okay,
hey,
that's
who's throwing things at me? Hey, what was that anyway? Must be lying around here somewhere. Sweet. Oh, you've been such a great father. I wonder if there are any limits to my good nature. Huh? Where did he suddenly disappear to? Hey, that's not funny.
Alright, so that solved that problem. We grab him the crevice.
Go. Yikes! Not so loud, Goal! You'll wake up the dangerous beasts!
Alright, we've got to find the... There's the pacifier.
What? Pacifier? At least, it feels like a pacifier. Somewhat drooly. And, well, pacifier shaped.
So we're hoping the pacifier is the pacifier?
There we go.
Seems like it is. And we give it the goal.
There. That should shut her up for now.
Finally, now let's grab the branch.
We go. Ha! Got it.
Let's grab the brush.
Here we go. I got it.
And let's grab the crevice. I don't know why.
Here we go. Feels like there's more back there. I feel a draft, and the air is warm and moist.
Okay. Brush with branch.
I seem to be stumbling about in the dark. It'll be hard to get ahead without a little light.
Alright, fine. We take the branch, put it in the crevice.
Rub the stick in this crevice, I might be able to light a fire. All I need is a little kindling. Some kind of moss or brush.
We'll put the brush in the crevice then.
There. The kindling is stuck in the crevice. And now?
And then we start a fire to realize that nothing we thought we've been looking at is going to be accurate.
Hey, sure. I can light a fire this way. Ha-ha! Success! Is there anything I can't set on fire? Say something, Goal. Goal. Uh-oh. Very funny. Just so you know, that was all part of the plan. And anyway, we have more important things to do now. We have to find that what's-it acid and turn you back into a real person.
A real person. Because babies aren't real people.
Something's moving back there. You said, what? Are you calling me a scaredy cat? Yeah, okay. You're welcome to go look for yourself, Miss Loudmouth. Yeah, you see?
So, let's look at our map now. We arranged for some light by building a fire in the bum of that giant creature. And that totally explains why it was not happy and making sounds. Let's see.
It's such a nice day outside, and I'm hanging out in the sewer.
So I imagine there's something I can do now. See if we can knock over this barrel.
That's a waste of time. I should find a crate that's going to Elysium instead.
Maybe try.
I have to run right through the guard's line of sight.
Nope, doesn't seem like I can do that. Let's talk to Baby Goal.
Once you're big again, I will never kill you, chop you in thirds, or turn you into an infant again. I promise. Oh, golly. You forgive everything I do. That's what I like about you. She's alive. That's the most important thing.
I don't have any items. I can't walk into the darkness.
Something's moving back there. You said, what? Are you calling me? Yeah, oh.
Well, yeah, we don't need to go through that conversation again. Let's see. Darkness. And it doesn't feel like there's anything else that can be clicked on here. And as far as this,
obviously, the search for the right crate will take a while. But who cares? I bet I'm a lot closer to gold than the other two. I wonder what they're up to.
like, I don't see what else we could do. What does middle Rufus? What is he capable of doing? Let's go back to Bozo and harass him, I suppose. It's a piggy bank.
Bozo!
Leave me alone.
Oh. Yeah. It's all right, you old grouch.
So we have two things. Let's give the doctor's well, let's go find out what Baby Bozo did. Did he walk this way and open the door?
Well, what did I say? The gate is open. The way is clear to the rebel camp.
Somehow, Baby Bozo opened the gate. So we have a storm drain now. Should we put the baby phone in the storm drain?
I worked hard for this, and I'm certainly not gonna toss it out the window just like that.
Let's talk to the bread wrap woman.
Hi there.
Hello.
Was that all? Just hello?
What would you like to hear, huh? Welcome to Burrito Wrap Paradise? So you think my sign isn't flashy enough?
Nah, not really. What are you selling here?
This is a fashion boutique. I sell men's suits with matching designer hats.
Yeah, it looks more like a burrito stand to me.
How perceptive of you, Inspector Trash Vest. Why are you even asking? Since you obviously swallowed a lie detector, huh?
Interesting.
Any special offers today?
I've got these burrito wraps for 1.25 zlotys each. If that's not special enough for you, go someplace else where they have flashing signs that say special offer. You can count on it that their burrito wraps cost a lot more. Flashing signs don't come for free, you know.
So 4 burritos would be $5.
4 burritos, please.
Sorry, my assistant resigned.
You had an assistant?
Yeah. No idea how he managed to open his shackles.
Well, why don't you just make the burritos yourself?
I've had surgery. The doctor says I shouldn't move too much. Curse my big heart.
Why? Did you donate a kidney?
No, didn't you listen? I said my heart is too big.
Oh, come on. Make me a few burritos, will ya?
No, without an assistant.
Have you seen a baby pass through here?
I know nothing about missing babies. Nothing. And no one can prove otherwise.
Oh.
It should have passed here just a minute ago.
Oh, in that case, I really don't know.
Do you know the way to the secret rebel camp?
Just down the road, behind me.
And you tell me just like that? I mean, what if I were an Organon spy?
Well, you just can't plan for everything, can you? You could have been a mutated flu virus. Then I shouldn't even have talked to you.
You're looking for an assistant?
Ah,
So you can read, bravo. I'm looking for a handsome man to work under me.
Too bad I'm busy.
I said handsome, didn't
I? Have you found a male assistant in the meantime?
Yeah, but I ate him already.
You're joking, right?
Yeah, if you have to explain it, he's not a joke anymore.
Nothing from me right now.
A good choice. We got plenty of that.
Okay, so we've got to get the bread wrap woman, the burrito, called a bread wrap, I guess, an assistant. What else can we click here? We have a couple of areas that we can investigate. Now.
Are you merely saying that I find it inappropriate for you to be selling rope directly next to my practice?
I don't know what you're talking about. I stock nothing but high-quality products. And with all due respect, your clientele seems to feel the same way. Since the Organon destroyed the facade between our businesses, my sales have tripled. I've never had a customer come back with a complaint.
That... no, forget it.
I just did.
Okay, so we have a noose salesman here and a therapist here. So we will have to figure out how to manipulate those two. And I suppose that going up here just puts us on the other side of this. Then down here is an editor-in-chief, and this is Barry. Barry makes a reappearance, the fan of mine that helped us a few chapters back. And then let's go this way and find out that I assume Tony is in charge of the rebellion now. Maybe she's not. Maybe it is actually Bozo's girlfriend's in charge of the rebellion. Yeah, here's Bozo's girlfriend. Sergeant Bambi, Private Lottie, two ladies, quote unquote, from earlier in the game. And then gate to the rebel camp. Yeah, it'd be funny if everybody we saw was a rebel.
Yoo-hoo! Open up!
Yes?
Libo! What luck? Let me in.
Do I know you?
Excuse me? It's me, Rufus. Come on, you must recognize your leader.
You look like Rufus, but you can't be him. Rufus made it to the Upper Ascension Station with Yana.
Yeah, but I'm right here.
That's your opinion.
I don't have time for this nonsense. Who's in charge here?
A new leader.
Well, then let me in. I want to talk to him.
No, I can't. How can I be sure you're not an Organon spy?
That takes the cake. After all, I started this rebellion.
Oh, and is there anyone who can attest to that?
You mean besides you?
Yes, precisely. Somebody else has to vouch for you?
Huh. This is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. But all right, I'll be right back. And you can get ready to do a few push-ups.
So I have to get somebody who will attest that I started the rebellion. Interesting. So we've got some more work to do. It's a little strange because I would have felt like more would have had to been done at this point on the other two guys. It seems very much like the central Rufus is going to be the connection. Here we've added quite a lot here. We have to find the rebel camp, find someone to vouch for me, and to do that I have to get Bozo maybe, and to do that I have to look around for Bozo's therapist. Well, we probably know who that is. Then cure his depression. And I bet we're going to do all of this and it's not going to do anything but reveal Doc over here. And then we'll have to talk Doc into being... then we need to gain entry to the rebel camp and set up a distraction and sneak past the Oregonian troops. So it looks like we're going to have at least 2 puzzles here for this. And then I bet we won't have any puzzles here. That this will just be the joke. Is we will get into the upper Ascension Tower and then just stupidly snatch the Ascension codes and do all of that. Or we may just fail at that completely and it may not matter. Anyway we do it though, we will do it next time, because that's going to be it for this episode. We've been going long enough. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.